When I first got to know Tron, there was a narrative out there that it was the Ethereum killer.
Yes.
Today, is Solana killer a better name? Today, I sit down with founder of Tron, Justin Sun.
Tron has the largest stablecoin supply on the blockchain.
As Justin shares his forecast for the 10th most valuable crypto in the world.
So I think we will definitely become the go-to place for meme coin in the space.
We discuss top meme coins on the Tron network. The best meme coin on Tron is.
Yes.
How decentralized is Tron really? How much of the network do you own? And watch today's whole video.
I believe, Tron will also become, in the future, one of the cryptocurrency in the whole space.
As Justin shares a major crypto prediction.
I think it's gonna go like in the next 1 or 2 years.
Click the like button to support me. And let's start, Justin, with your background. How did you first discover crypto?
Yes. So I get into crypto world. Sorry, let me to camera a little bit. Yes. So I get into crypto in around 2013. So I heard about like Bitcoin in 2012, but actually, I get into the industry in 2013. So it has been like 11 years. So when I first know Bitcoin, it's less than like $1, right? And in these 12 years, we have seen it grow from less than $1 to like I think 58K right now. So it's a great achievement, and also right in 2017, I created my own project. We launched with community called Tron, and we collaborate with lots of mainstream projects. For example, like Tether, to give everybody a good way to trade Bitcoin, to make payments. But of course, I think in these 12 years we have achieved a lot of things about the blockchain itself, DeFi, NFT, meme coin, and also exchange, stable coin, basically we have do a lot of business, today. But definitely I think we're gonna have more to do in the next like 12 years. So looking forward to it.
What is Tron? Like plain and simple for all the new people in the space.
Yeah, so basically Tron is a layer one solution. It's um global computing like platform, right? People can create smart contract, stable coin, meme coin, and trade them, and create DeFi application. I will simple just put Tron is more like Android, for the mobile phone, and based on the Android and the iOS system, you can develop all different kind of the dApps on top of Tron ecosystem.
Tron's Android. So what's Apple?
I will say like Ethereum is like Apple, right? And Ethereum, right, is the first one who introduced um, like the smart contract like platform in the first place, right? But when we introduced Tron, we basically made some amendment on top of like Ethereum to make it faster and cheaper, and also non like MEV compatible. So on Ethereum, Solana, you may get attacked by MEV bots, but on Tron, it's a bulletproof. So we basically made lots of um, um, changes based on the Ethereum, smart contract. And also, of course, I think we have different strategy. Tron is also currently like focused on stable coin, DeFi, and meme coin trading. So we have seen a lot of attraction. People come to Tron because of like stable coin, meme coin trading, and DeFi. Some of them may even not know like Tron at all, right? To them, Tron is just like a platform for them to receive, money, right? So I saw lots of people, using Tron like actually every day, but they actually don't know about Tron at all. So they just use, stablecoin on Tron to make payment, receive payment, and also like trading meme coin. Like, some of them probably wants to trade the meme coin on Tron instead of like buying TRX, but that's fine, right? So we are like platform, we provide like all kind of services to everyone like globally. They don't even need to know us, right? So for lots of the Samsung like mobile phone like users, they don't know about like Android at all, right? So but I think that's what we do, and we want to serve like our community and the developer the best like layer one protocol in the market.
And speaking of meme coins, the Tron meme coin ecosystem has been popping off. We've seen a lot of exodus from like chains like Solana to Tron. What is the competitive advantage for Tron for these projects?
Yes, sure. So first of all, I think we have because in terms of meme coin, liquidity is very important, right? So Tron has the largest stablecoin supply on the blockchain. So today we have around 60 $60 billion. So it's a very large amount. Solana probably has like around $1 billion, right? So it's a very small liquidity compared to Tron. And also, our blockchain is MEV resistance. So lots of people, especially users when they get trade on Ethereum and Solana, if they don't know like what's MEV, they will get front run. Basically, MEV is a way you can bribe the nodes for more gas fee, and they will validate your transaction earlier than others. So which lots of people when they trade meme coin, they will get front run on Ethereum and Solana. So Tron, because we take all the transaction the same price, so there's no way you can bribe the validator for front run others. So that's why we are MEV resistant. I think it's also very important. And also, of course, I think we are doing lots of collaboration with centralized exchange and liquidity provider like market makers to help all the Tron meme coin project to get listed on exchange, and also to get a good market maker for their token. And also, of course, I think we adopt like a very important value. Basically, all the meme coin trading profits will goes to buy and burn Sun tokens, and also Tron is also the first blockchain in the industry to burn like all the gas fee. So I think Ethereum follow Tron later, but Ethereum I think right now is kind of like burn 40%, like 30% of all the transaction fee. But Tron and the SunPump is the first project burn 100%. I think this is also very important. Recently we have seen Pump Fund sell lots of SOL right in the markets. Which I think the sentiment is bad because crypto community wants right everything stay in the crypto. So that's we are big advocate for that as well. And also of course we are very friendly to all the developers in the space, and the KOLs, like everybody in the space. We want to bring like everybody on board, to create a good environment for meme coin to develop on Tron network. So I think that's like what we do, and we will continue to focus on to create the best meme coin environment in the space.
When I first got to know Tron, there was a narrative out there that it was the Ethereum killer. Today, is Solana killer a better name?
Yes. So first of all, we don't want to kill anyone, right? So we just want to build niche markets in the space, right? So I think back to 2017, people may call us Ethereum killer, but after right now is like after 7 years now, right? I have seen Tron actually did a better job in terms of stablecoin payment compared to Ethereum. Because Tron in terms of stablecoin payment, we offer faster, cheaper, and certainty for the transaction. So on Ethereum, right, if you don't pay enough gas, you don't even know like when your transaction will get validated in the first place, right? If you pay a cheaper price, probably wait for 15 minutes, it's the transaction won't go through. But on Tron, it's all instant transaction, no matter how long it's gonna instant validate, and for a very cheap price and a faster way to do it. So like everyone like loves Tron, loves settle their transaction on Tron. So it is very successful. And I think right now we are just basically doing the same thing for meme coin, right? So so even though we get started like pretty late, but I think we will definitely become the go-to place for meme coin in the space too.
So you've been tweeting a lot about SunPump. That's where you can
Yes.
launch meme coins. People
Yes.
can. Talk to me about the growth you've seen.
Yes. So first of all, I'm kind of like surprised by the growth we have been made. In only 15 days. We on one day, we basically just surpass pump fund on the active users and the revenue. But I'm kind of like surprised and also happy about our achievement in the 2 weeks. But some of the critics, when they first see it, they say like Tron meme coin won't survive in 2 weeks, right? And also I told lots of people, even though lots of people when they first see meme coin, they always say like meme coin has no value, it won't last for a few weeks. But for me, since I get started in the crypto like very early, back to 2013, right? Everybody is trading on Dogecoin, right? At that time, Dogecoin had the same problem. People will say this is just like a Bitcoin fork, with a very big supply, and a very basically acute, PIP is won't have like any value. But actually, later we have seen, not only Dogecoin, become one of the mainstream coins today, but also, we've seen, PEEP, the Shiba, all different kinds of the meme coins start to grow. So that's why I believe, meme coin is definitely will become like one of the major asset sector in the space. Just like when we first, collaborate with Tether on stablecoin at that time. At that time, stablecoin is very hard to use. People at that time, Tether is on Omni, very hard to make transaction. And the people is talking about like why just use Bitcoin for trading, right? So lots of the exchange take Bitcoin for trading. But I was like one of the first one there. I see like stablecoin will have a huge attraction. So that's why we do like very early with Tether, and we are the first one, right, to bring this kind of the cheap, faster transaction, for stablecoin in the markets, and the people love it, right? So for the meme coin, I see the same thing, right? So even though lots of people they might not know like why meme coin even have value in the first place, but I believe stablecoin gonna become like a very big segment of the assets. We better be prepared for it.
Justin, I love your Twitter. Highly recommend everybody in the Altcoin Daily Army go check out your Twitter. And having
Yes.
said that, I was perusing it today, and I hope you can see this. The
Yes.
best meme coin on Tron is.
Yes.
What was the conclusion?
So first of all, I don't take like stance on the which meme coin to trading on the Tron network. But I definitely have a few categories I can share with community, how to define the best like meme coins on Tron network. First of all, I think it's always a good community. So, because right now there is tens of thousands of meme coins creating on Tron network like every single day, right? So I check all those meme coins like all the time. And when I first, to see the meme coin, I have like several standards. First of all, I will check on the Twitter of the meme coin,
I do that
and
too.
website of the meme coin, right? And I will check on, how is the tweet, like what's the content they are tweeting, and also about the social media engagement, like what kind of the people is talking about this meme coin, and also I will see the contents of meme coin is this created in the right way, engage the community with the right way, and also of course I will also check on the meme coin Twitter itself and the people who talk about the meme coin, how many common followers they have with me, So I think this is also a very important, standards, you can use to make a quick judgment call, right? And also, of course, I think when because like every meme coin take like I will take like at least 3 days to understand the meme coin and the operator and the community. So I think the more time it takes, the more you will know about the team. And also I think if you see the content, see like the words they are tweeting, you will see if this is the right one, right? So actually, even though lots of people may talking, launch a meme coin is very easy, and lots of people is talking about, Shiba, went from zero to like $10 billion, and lots of people make money. But actually, I think it's actually take lots of efforts to launch and create a successful meme coin. Because I have lots of friends, they are also very high level in the crypto space in terms of market making, exchange like operating. They are all like very successful. And when they first see, Tron memes, they will say like, oh, if I launch a meme coin, I would do like way better than those teams, and some of them actually went to create a meme coin on Tron. But actually, recently when I checked those meme coin, it's not like as successful as, some of the meme coin in the space. So that's like when I talk to them, right? So that's like the moment you learn actually, meme coin actually need lots of efforts too. It's not like, just doing like other crypto project.
And Justin, you were on record saying that you believe Tron Network will be the first L1 blockchain network to reach 1 billion addresses. Yes. How do you get there? It's meme coin adoption will be some, but right now I think you're at over 200, 240 million addresses. Yes. How do you get there?
Yes. First of all, I think the stablecoin payment and the transaction settlement is the most important thing here. Because this is because I don't believe like 1 billion people on Earth will trade meme coin at the same time, right? So I would say probably like 100 million people, but I don't think like 1 billion people on Earth will trade meme coin. So that's why I think, but payment and the stablecoin settlement is for everybody in the world, right? So like everybody, 8 billion people on Earth all need payment, right? No matter where are they, what class are they, what kind of people are they always need to make payment. Right now, there's because people in US may take for granted, to have credit cards, to use Apple Pay to make all the payments. But actually, if you see like Tron Network, the country we have most of the users, Argentina, Turkey, Vietnam, Nigeria, most of those countries won't even have like Apple Pay, payment and credit card in the first place. So that's why I think crypto payments and get exposure to US dollars really help their daily life because they can't rely on the fiat they have, and they cannot like trust the banking provider in those countries. They may run away with money, right? So that's why I think a very important stablecoin payment is for everyone there. For example, right, let's take Nigeria as an example. Only, in Nigeria, they need to make daily payments, on a reliable network, which they don't have, in the first place. And also, Turkey has like 80 million people, Indonesia, you also have 200 million people. So that's why in all those countries, Latin America, so they all need a cheaper and faster way and a safer way to make payments, and they are prefer to hold US dollars. And their country just cannot give them. And also, right, and people also ask me like why, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo don't serve those places. That's also the beauty of blockchain, because the blockchain to make payments, for example, if you want to create an account on Tron Network, right, it's $0. The cost is $0. But actually, it's take lots of efforts for Wells Fargo to open like an account, right? So that's why, you will see traditional finance, TradFi, they always close people's bank account, right? Because if you don't put enough money, right, they will feel like this customer is not worth it, right? So we will close its account, right? We will close branch, we will close, everything. So that's why, if you tell like JP Morgan, Citibank to expand on Nigeria, they will feel like, right, this is not like worth the cost there, right? So they will not like even extend like services in those regions. So that's why I think this is very important for crypto industry, for Tron, to get those markets, not only for making any money in any way, but actually I think we by have those reliable financial resources, we actually make those plays like a better place, right? And a better like life quality for everyone. So that's why I think this is super important when we are trying to reach like mass adoption.
When do you see the Tron network hitting over 1 billion addresses?
Yeah, I think it's gonna reach like pretty quickly. I will assume, in the next 2 years, because the first, like 250 million probably take us like 7 years, right, to reach this target. But for the for the 1 billion users is it will be like way quicker, right? Because right now we have the network effect. We have proved the use case to everybody in the global. Right now we just need to take off, right? So that's why I think it's way easier, to get from 0 to 1 is actually way harder than, to get from 1 to 10, right? So that's why I think 1 billion user is actually way easier, than we expected in the past.
Justin, Altcoin Daily speaks to around 3 million subscribers across all social platforms every single day. A big question I get is Tron decentralized? How much of the network do you own?
Yes. So first of all, so actually we own like way less, tokens than like everybody may assume, One of the because I always introduce the Tron history, to the community. So when Tron is doing like ICO, fundraising, the crypto space is very famous for, equal distribution, like every token creators is supposed to basically distributed all the token supply, when they launch, so when, Tron, first created in 2017, at that time, everyone needs to do a big ICO, basically distributed all tokens to community. When we do ICO, we distributed 70% of our tokens to the community. So basically it's all owned by community, and in the past like 7 years, we basically distributed most of the token now. So for myself, I only own like a few percentage, for the network itself. And also back to 2020, we actually, exit from operating all the community nodes since then. At that time, I think we have out of the 27 like validators, we have like thousands of the validators in the network, but we have 27 validators to produce block. So for those 27 people produce blocks, none of them is controlled by us. Today, Binance, like OKX, OK Japan, Tether, so all the participants, like lots of community developers, controls all the nodes, running on the network, Google Cloud, Alibaba, and finance, like everyone in the space, have their own nodes. So JD Capital, so I think right now we are fully like exit from the token, node operator, because that's also the one of the milestone. I think we want to be here, anyway, we want the Tron network, to running up and running even without me, right? So just like Satoshi with Bitcoin. So I think right now Tron is very successful, and without me it's gonna go bigger. But I believe sometimes with my help, it probably can get a more achievement as well.
100%. You're a thought leader in the space, but I do agree with what you say. You got to, all networks that want to be successful eventually take that journey, need to take that journey. Yes. How are Asian markets different than other markets? As we're looking to crypto in the next 10 years, what do Asian markets care about?
Yes. So right now, recently, I think for right now, right, if you talk about I think one of the biggest potential for Asian market is about meme coin trading, actually. So because if you see, meme coin has got lots of attraction from the Western world, I think one of the reasons probably is because, Elon Musk is a big advocate for Dogecoin, right? So really get lots of people excited about like meme coin, they love to hold meme coin and they love to see meme like everywhere, right? But for like Asia markets, I will say like most of the people is not like sophisticated, as the Western investors, and most of them they don't understand the value of the meme coin. The internet culture itself is also a little bit different from like the Western world. So that's why I think educated people in Asia to trading meme coin is definitely something we can do because I'm a huge believer of universal value because I believe like all the people will have the universal, standard on like what kind of the assets they want to trade, eventually, what kind of the assets they want to go into the market. But for Asia right now, it's just don't see like a big demand on meme coin trading. But I think eventually it will, right? Because right now Asia people in Asia is still, a big believer probably for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, all the layer one network, but they don't see, to invest into shape, Dogecoin. But I think definitely it's gonna take off, sometime. So that's why I think first stage, for me, I will push big, meme coin trading in Asia. And also as well, I think most important is the payment and the real life use case, right? In Asia, because most of the country in Asia, they don't have exposure to US dollars, right? It's not in the US, because lots of people in US they don't feel the necessity, to use stablecoin in the first place, right? They will say like, I have credit card, why stablecoin, right? And you also into face the risk of losing the money, right? Lots of problem. But actually, in Asia, people don't ask those questions because they want to hold US dollars, and some of the country won't even let them to doing so, right? So that's why, when they have like a blockchain addresses and with US dollars, they are super happy about it. So that's why I think this is also a very important, place we need to get into the Asian markets.
What is on the roadmap for Tron in 2025 from a developmental standpoint?
Yes. So first of all, I think meme coin trading is very important. And also, of course, I think we are right now focused on collaborate with the partners in all different countries to increase the stablecoin payment and infrastructure support in the space. For example, like 2 days ago, we just collaborate with Big Hub, which is a Thailand regulated exchange on launching the stablecoin in Thailand. And also we are dealing with lots of other developers and important player in the space. So I think we have got a very, very long integrate list actually, probably like hundreds of partners right now in the pipeline. We hopefully we can deliver 5 of them like every week, right? Even with this, I think for the 2025, next year is definitely not enough, for deliver like all the milestones. But right now I think I'm very happy about the strategy and the place we are. Because we see a huge amount of the demand and the people is asking us to help them to develop the product like every single day, so for me, I get up probably like right now it's like at 10 a.m., go to sleep at 2 a.m., and every single day I won't even find like 5 minutes, of free time. So the pipeline is so big, we just want to clean up like all the backlogs, right? So we always, try to do clean up the backlogs. And actually, before that, I was like thinking, the weekend. So actually, like everybody can take a time, you know, to take a break, right? So actually right now for myself, actually I love, you know, there's a weekend exist because on weekend we won't have much of the request and I can take the weekend to clean up like all the backlog in the first place.
Well, that's why I appreciate you spending time with me in this channel. Two final questions, Justin, then I'll let you go.
Yes. Yes.
Do you believe, given a long-term outlook, that it'll be Bitcoin and Tron as the two most significant blockchain networks?
Yes. I definitely believe that. And I believe, you know, Tron will also become, you know, I will say like in the future, one of the top three cryptocurrency in the whole space. And also, of course, I believe, you know, the meme coin gonna grow like very big on Tron. The reason is I think it's kind of like different when I answer your question, you know, 7 years ago. I think 7 years ago, I answered this question probably because, you know, I'm quite like optimistic about Tron, right? And I have this kind of the ambition, you know, to create, you know, a top three coins in the space. But I think today, I think I become more like practical. But today's confidence, I think, is more comes from data because I really see like everybody is using the product, right? Everybody has the huge demand here. We actually, you know, we are actually today we are running is because not because, you know, we want to run. It's because like everybody's demand, like everybody is asking, you know, you have to run, you know, to meet everybody's demand. So that's why I think today I definitely have a big, you know, expectation for Tron. And also actually, you know, on today, I'm not like hurry up about the token price, you know, everything after 7 years. So today, you know, I don't like really care about like the token price anymore, even though, you know, Tron price is going up because of the usage. But for me, you know, I'm more focused on, you know, the work, you know, deliver the best product, you know, to make everybody happy about using the product. You know, that's like the first thing we should do. And I think this is also a very important mission we need to do here. We need to prove, right, blockchain is better than TradFi, you know, and we will do definitely a better job for more better than TradFi. So that's why I think I have this confidence. But of course, I think because right now Tron is like number 9, right? Take off all the stable coins is number 7. I believe we're gonna become like right now it's top 7, but I think it's gonna go like top 3 like in the next 1 or 2 years.
Final question. What is a book recommendation that you would recommend or the best piece of crypto advice you ever got?
Yes. So book, if you recommend books, recently I read about the bibliography of Elon Musk, you know. So I read lots of his stories. I think it's really interesting, and also I learned actually lots of lessons from him to how to develop a better companies, you know, and how to have a mission, you know, to unite that like everybody in the space. And you know, if you know, for the next person, if I want to learn anything, I think it's CZ. CZ actually, you know, joke about like before he going to jail, he's saying like actually jail time gave me like a good time to reflect myself, right? I will use these 4 months in jail, probably write a book, you know. So that's something because CZ gonna be out of jail, I think in October sometime. And you know, I actually have expectation if he can, you know, publish the book like right after he out of jail, and I can read those books. I really think, you know, CZ's book can also give people lots of lessons and help like entrepreneur to know how to develop a successful company. And but you know, CZ is too busy; he won't have time to write those books. But actually, you know, this actually, you know, is a good thing because give him lots of time, you know, to actually to teach others, you know, how to do a good job.
Justin, thank you so much for sharing your time. I'll let you go. Final thoughts for the Altcoin Daily Army.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I think Altcoin, you know, like all the mainstream coins in crypto is just getting started. So if you want to get into crypto, it's very early. So that's also something I always mention to the community, still very early.
Love it. Thank you, man.